The Liberty did make some significant moves in the offseason. They were prepared. They knew that they may have been 97% and they wanted 102% to be ready for this season because they knew who they had to compete against, not just the Lynx, but the Aces and other teams in the W. Kobe was not only a superhero to the basketball world and to the sports world, but to his family and to anybody that believed in the Mamba mentality. San Antonio Rampage have played a big part in the NHL by sending teammates like Jordan Binghamton to the St. Louis Blues, who ultimately helped them win the 2018 Stanley Cup. So yes, San Antonio may not be known for hockey, but it definitely has left its mark in the NHL community. You have two San Antonio players that are representing the Alamo City today, Devin Grant and Danielle Jackson. They are both committed to colleges. Danielle Jackson has an amazing story. Earlier this year, got into a car wreck, also tore a major ligament, but he was able to come back and sign with Iowa State.
You look at the MVP race in the league, the WNBA MVP race. Is it hers to lose, and is there anybody who could challenge her for MVP right now?
I mean, the way she was having so much fun just playing the All-Star game, I do think at this point it is hers to lose. Her and Asia are obviously just a little bit neck and neck. You know, Fee is leading in points per game, but Asia's right under her. It's about 23 and 22. And, you know, we still have the rest of the season to go. But Fee is shooting her career best right now, 52% from the field. And the Aces are still struggling. So, you know, that you have to take that team dynamic into account as well. But Fee is number one. It seems like a lot of people in the industry are really pushing her for the number one option for MVP. This season has been rough, especially with injuries. And like you said, a lot of these teams are relying on one or two people to carry the whole entire franchise, and it's hurting them. People like Booker, Booker barely sits out. You know, he's always playing the max minutes and the max amount of games in a row and leading the team in points every single game. So it's just kind of like, where's the balance? Yes. Where is the balance? And I think we can also see that in the flip on a team like the defending champs, the Warriors.
Top four athletes, you know, that you've covered, that you've seen, that, you know, have the most drip.
Stressful. I'm gonna name two women and two men to make it fair.
Yeah. I did the exact same thing.
Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
First one that came to mind was Angel Reese. I think she just, again, confidence. Cameron Brink.
Okay.
She's a model IRL, and a basketball player. It's really crazy. I'm like, girl, how can you be this fly? Lewis Hamilton.
Ooh, okay.
We'll put Lewis number one. We'll be controversial. Dewana Bonner. She's a dog. She's a two-time champ. She's a six-time All-Star. And she was recently traded to the Fever as of last season from the Sun. This is a woman that is looked up to as a vet in the W and to athletes all over. It's incredible. So why would you not give her the ability to start, to mesh her into the chemistry of the team? Yes, it's new. You're dealing with up and coming superstars and you're dealing with a lot of eyes on you, but you have to realize that W has been around for over a quarter century. There are plenty of women who have paved the way that are still in the W. So you should use them to their worth. If you haven't heard the name Rose Monday, let me tell you all about her. She's a decorated former track athlete, and this year she was named the women's head coach for the 2020 Team USA Olympic track and field team.
I never knew that I was going to be a coach.
It's been a long journey.
Oh gosh, how much time do you have?
But Rose's love for every aspect of the sport.
I really loved understanding the training, the energy systems and the demands and the physiology.
Has allowed her the opportunity to move through the ranks.
I was offered a high school position coaching girls. You know, I was hooked. I mean, after the first day.
When asked if she could have pictured herself as a three-time Olympic coach, her response was,
no, and my go-to line is, I would say you're on crack cocaine, because 10 years ago, I would have never believed them, let alone once, let alone three times.
And Rose believes the road of opportunity all started right here in the Alamo City.
32.9.
Originally from California, Monday landed in San Antonio almost 20 years ago after her husband was moved here for work.
We thought it would be 2 years.
But she settled quickly, utilizing the track at UTSA to train for the World Masters, where she became an 800-meter champion in 2001. The world was watching, but so was UTSA, as Rose was offered a coaching position and ended up sticking with the team for 7 years.
Honestly, I'm very, very thankful for that because I wouldn't be where I am today without that.
In 2004, she landed her first World Championship leadership role.
They said, no, you were selected assistant coach to the World Indoor Championship team in Budapest. And I'm like, really? Like, I don't even know who's in the room. You don't apply for it.
And the rest was history.
And then I was selected head coach for the World University Games, head coach for the World Juniors in Beijing, China. A couple more in between there, and next thing you know, it was the first Olympic position was in 2012 as an assistant coach.
Now, her days revolve around training a handful of Olympic hopefuls.
My day starts at 6 a.m.
and fulfilling her duties as chair for Women's USA Track and Field.
I'm probably on a plane every weekend.
No matter how busy she may be, her athletes are constantly inspired.
Her being a female coach and being the Olympic head coach is just really important, and it sends a good positive message to like all the women in sports that, hey, you can do it, you can keep striving for your goals, and you can make an Olympic team even as a head coach.
And the memories she's created.
She just yells out. You know, she saw me and I had the flag together and she just, Rose, I did it!
Are worth all the time she dedicates. As Rose Monday looks towards Tokyo, she knows there's one other San Antonian she can relate to.
Not only a terrific coach, but he's a good person, and he's well-rounded, and he's good with his athletes, and he exposes his athletes to all kinds of different things, and I feel like we have that in common. To be mentioned in the same sentence as Greg Popovich, that's huge. Yeah.
You may not know it, but
May 1st, 1994, we opened the doors. We didn't have a clue what we were doing, but it was fun.
San Antonio has 25 years of pro hockey history.
I'll never forget coming to a game, and the Freeman Coliseum was packed.
And the people who were there at the beginning
First 2 years, it was like magic.
loved hockey in the Alamo City so much,
Texas hockey, it just didn't really make sense.
they stayed.
Once I drove into San Antonio, I never left.
Over 2 decades later, the memories are still fresh.
I'm on the air, and I said, load up the bus. We're going to Oklahoma City. Fans, everybody's just going absolutely crazy, and now I'm getting even emotional thinking about it.
The Rampage graced the ice in 2 different jerseys to honor the teams before them and took time to pay homage to San Antonio's leading scorer, Brian Shantz.
For his commemorative 25th anniversary in Brauna's jersey.
It was just really cool to be in the initial part of introducing hockey to the people in San Antonio, and we're standing here 25 years later, which it makes you proud and just happy to be a part of it.